right? Straight out of LA streets, these words just aren't slang. They're the heartbeat of our barrios. From lowriders on Whittier Boulevard to murals in Boyle Heights, from backyard parties to the calls of aguas. These terms tell the story of identity, pride, community, style, and loyalty that define the Los Angeles Latino culture. I don't know what that, I think that's a typo with that X. Orale, expression of encouragement, agreement, or surprise. Orale, let's cruise down the Whittier Boulevard tonight,
Yeah,
Frank.
it could mean a multitude of things. Like to your point, it could either be good or it could be bad.
Yeah, that's a very Chilango, slang.
Yeah, that one's definitely it's a strong one in the Southwest for sure. Orale, all-purpose word. No manches. You're kidding. No way. Come on. No manches. Estos tacos están buenísimos.
For me, not so much that exact terminology. No mames, yeah, for sure. But no manches, no. I guess that's a cleaned up version. I'm a little more crude than that. Yeah.
Well, those are two different ones. Because
That's true.
manches is just basically like get out of here, no way, right?
Okay.
The other one, of course, has a sexual connotation that puts it into the verb, obscenity part, which kind of means like go heck yourself,
¿Qué onda? What's up? What's going on? Simón, ¿qué onda contigo?
Yeah, for sure. This and Q for me is kind of something that kind of just I make those a little shorter. So ¿qué onda or Q for me are two interchangeable, but yeah, definitely.
Yeah, ¿qué onda is usually one that actually transcends a lot of, not just like the Mexican community and even outside LA and stuff.
Simón, for sure. For sure. Simón, I'll pick you up at 8.
Simón is something that is, I think, for me, is used on a, daily basis.
This one I don't know about. Fierro. I mean, I know fierro means fire.
No, it's steel.
Steel. It's also a last name.
Right, steel.
Let's do it.
Like
Fierro.
Americans are like steel. Remington steel.
Never heard of this one.
Fierro? Yeah, it's like hard. Yeah, it's just to your point. I see a lot more of the younger generation using arre instead of fierro. Arre is like, yeah, for sure, let's do it. So like, let's go get something to eat. Arre, vámonos. And so it's kind of interchangeable with that. But fierro is something that I think you see maybe previous generations use more, but not so much in the vernacular now.
Chingón. Translation, badass, awesome, cool. Este vato es muy chingón para pintar murales.
Definitely, yeah, chingón. In variations of it for sure, still used to this day.
Pisto, alcohol, booze. ¿Trajiste el pisto para el party? Did you bring the beer to the party for the party?
Come on, listo pa'l pisto, my boy. Of course.
Yeah. I like how you use it. Listo pa'l pisto. Oh my God.
That's
pisto.
funny.
Let's get some pisto.
The funny thing is, nobody really said that pisto is a colonizing word because it's literally like it's a region in Spain,
Oh, carnal, brother, close friend, mi carnal always has my back.
For me, it's a term of endearment, and so reaching out if you see somebody is carnal for sure. As whether I text it to you or we're having a conversation, for me, it's like, all right, it's more than just an acquaintance, right? It's a little more a term of respect.
Yeah, and this one is interesting because it's a Latin derivative in this one because it is like basically my flesh. It's a Latin term, and it's like flesh of my flesh.
Chale, expression of disbelief for rejection. Chale, no manches. But why is he like doing chale to the La Virgen? I don't like that. Chale. Don't go to the Dodger game. Chale.
Go to the Dodger games. Have you signed this up for this Marxists? Yeah, those are cool.
Oh my God. Trucha. Watch out. Hey, trucha with that guy.
It's interesting how not only like fashion is cyclical, right? But you see a lot of these terms. I see a lot of like the youngsters really using trucha, really using a lot of these terms now. It's like back in style. I feel like I see a lot of the kids now dressed. I'm like, bro, you look like you're straight out the 90s.
That one had different connotations. Like in Argentina, it means something is like fake, and in Chile, it's mostly used for people who had like, evil eyes and stuff like that. But it's actually like an Arabic word for trout, since they're so wily. It means like, be on alert.
And vato, he's my homie. No, Frank's cool. He's my vato. Ruca. Javier's hanging out with his ruca. I don't hear this word a lot, but I absolutely love this word, ruca.
Like I hear it more with the older generation, not so
Yeah.
much with my generation or the younger generation. I do hear it with the older generation. They still use it.
La neta.
Yeah.
Translation, the truth. La neta, wait.
There's something that's used on both sides of the border. I see a lot of my family in Mexico use it, use it pretty freely, and out here as well.
Yeah. Yep. That's very Mexican. To me, this is a very Chilango word thing here, Fletcher.
Yeah. A lot of the slang words are, the meaning behind this one, are very Chilango in sense. And that's mostly because you did, there was a large influx of the, kind of like suitors and stuff from the federal district coming to the United States in like the 60s and 70s.
Nera, homie, someone with the streets from the pride. Este vato es mi niero. I never heard of this.
I think it's more like a new one that comes from, because, Nero is more like in the, like it's like my bro type of thing. It's more like you're going into kind of like maybe like the Dominican stuff, because it's mostly used, among the black community.
Híjole, wow. Oh man, expression of surprise. Aguas. Watch out.
Yeah.
Aguas. Veni un carro. Do you use this one?
Yeah. I think that you see that kind of like neta, right? You see it on both sides of the border.
Que pedo. My Mexican friends say this one. Oh man, I just dropped my water.
Aguas.
Gacho.
Que gacho. Just dropped water on my seat.
Yep.
Orale. Orale.